What's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. My name is Marshall Green. We are presented by Prize Picks, and you are an NBA champion. I keep on saying it. We're NBA champions. It still doesn't feel real. It has set in at different portions of the day over the last couple of days since that final buzzer has sounded. And man, oh man, what a journey. What a last couple of days. It feels like I haven't been to sleep yet, but I also don't want to go to sleep because I don't want this. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end, and we are just getting started. We got the parade on Thursday, and the rumors are suggesting that Knicks Now by Chat Sports will be in the building. I'm in conversation with a couple of different bars around Madison Square Garden to officially host a Knicks Now by Chat Sports meetup where all the real ones will be able to get in, we'll be able to hang out, we'll be able to party. I appreciate everybody that will show up. Once we do get further details on that, we will absolutely spread the word and let everybody know where we'll be, when we'll be there, and things of that nature. But I'd love to see all your beautiful faces there. Still TBD on where and when, but we're going to get something set up, even if it's just, hey, we're going to this bar and we're going to hang out. But, man, can't wait for the parade. Can't wait to hang out with all the real ones and just totally soak it up, man. Soak it up, soak it in. The New York Knicks are NBA champions, man. Shout out to all of y'all in the building. We got We to Plug in the chat. My guy, Dr. Scotty Scott. What's up, my man? O-Dog in the building. Scott Phillips. My guy, Shaver Cedeno. William. Mr. Nuggets. What up, O-Dog? Papa Swanky in the building. Mr. Friggin' Plenty. That's my guy right there. Let's go. Shout out to all y'all. Saw my guy El Cid in the building a little bit earlier. Shout out to Mr. Seth Gross, always hanging out. Tyler's in the building. Accolade is hanging out. Arnold stopped by. I guess he missed us that much. Will Latimer, longtime viewer. What's up, my man? Buggy Blade says, give Malcolm Brogdon his ring. He might need one, man. D Angel says, can't wait for the parade. Yeah, are y'all planning to go to the parade? We're going to try to make it happen. Myself, Andrew Connell. I know former producer Brett Alper was talking about going as well. So maybe a trio of Knicks Now real ones will be going. Scott says, bought me a Brunson jersey and a Knicks shirt. Shout out to you, brother. Michael says, crazy. Knicks haven't won. Yeah, it's crazy. The Knicks haven't won the chip in like 4 days. We to Plug says, yo, my fellow champions, how are we doing? Yeah, address me as champ. Address all of us as champ. Nico says, let's go real ones in the hizzy, my guy. Seth Gross, finally, we are champions. Once again, the Knicks have scaled the NBA mountain, and they plant their flag at the top for the first time in 53 years. DJ Mr. Twist says, real cat from Las Vegas. DJ Mr. Twist, I'm parading in Vegas on Fremont Street. That's exactly where I would be. Anthony says, Wemby really thought he was about. Yeah, Wemby's a loser. I don't know if you guys saw what we'll show you in a little bit, but the New York Knicks, the players and then some of the coaches, it looked like, went out last night to celebrate, and there was a toast led by Jalen Brunson where he said, fuck Wemby. They toasted to that. It is very clear that they do not like him. They do not respect him. And how could you respect him? He didn't even look you in the eye after you beat him 4-1 in the NBA Finals. He sped to the locker room to cry and sulk. But he's man enough to cry when he wins, but he's not man enough to shake hands when he loses. And here is the picture. And I think all of us saw immediately after the game, Jalen Brunson doesn't even go to celebrate before he goes and walks and shakes the hand of the Spurs head coach, Mitch Johnson. And that's the sign of a champion and a winner and a leader And as my high school football coach, Randy Cunningham, would say, class and character. Jalen Brunson, he is the epitome of class and character. And Andrew Connell, you don't become a champion when you win. You have to be a champion your entire life to finally be one. And Victor Wembanyama showed everyone that he has a long way to go to be a champion, and I don't really mean on the basketball floor. He doesn't have the mindset of a champion.
Yeah, those are habits you have to build over time, and it's like they'll say all the time, what are you doing when the moment, not like when you're having success and when everything's going well, is how do you respond when you face adversity, what you do when nobody's watching, and that maturity of a champion. And, yeah, Wemby, not there yet. Clearly, you can tell by the way he's pouted the whole entire series, how he's handled things in the media, how his emotions have gone throughout this playoff run. And, listen, the Knicks are champions. He's not. And maybe he'll get there one day, but it's not this year. And they can never take this series away from the Knicks.
They cannot. We'll talk more about this series. We're going to go through all the Super Chats that came in after the stream ended on whatever day that was, because we didn't get to all of them. We're going to do our raffle from the series as well. We've got a video planned and scheduled. We'll talk a lot about the NBA Finals because I want to talk about it forever. But I do have to let you know about our presenting sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks. They're the #1 sports picks app in the game right now. When you download the app, create an account, use that promo code HMA, and you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks is going to hook you up with $50 in lineups instantly. You just got to use that promo code HMA. I know basketball season is done, but there is still baseball going on every single day. You could have got involved in the MMA stuff last night. We've got World Cup soccer going on for the next couple of weeks or so, and before you know it, the NFL season will be back. So get hooked up with Prize Picks. It's available in all 50 states plus Washington, D.C. Use that promo code HMA and play your first $5 lineup and get $50 in lineups. Prize Picks also has team picks where you can go ahead and you can pick winners, you can pick spreads, and you can pick totals as well. So Prize Picks continues to level up their game. So check them out. Download the app, promo code HMA, play $5, and get $50 instantly in lineups. Andrew Connell, has it hit you yet that the Knicks are NBA champions?
I don't know. It keeps happening in waves. I'll go and I'll do anything else, and then 5 minutes later, I remember the Knicks just won the NBA championship. And if I was not still smiling, then I will begin smiling once again and be happy. And that's the great part about this, is you keep just kind of experiencing over and over and over again. I spent pretty much my entire day yesterday just kind of watching and looking online and taking in all the different celebrations from different Knicks fans outside of New York, Knicks fans all over the world, some of the locker room celebrations, rewatch the highlights from the game, kind of anyone who was talking about the Knicks and had a story to tell about their fandom or their whoever they watch their games with, that they're happy, whoever they were celebrating with, all of that. I was all ears, and my screen time, probably don't want to look at that from yesterday, but you only get to, well, you can relive the Knicks championship unlimited times, but you're only going to break a 53-year title drought probably once in your lifetime, and I can't get enough.
Hopefully it's not another 53 years.
Yeah, hopefully we never have that again in any sport. But yeah, it was awesome, and it still is awesome.
Oh, dog. Yeah, where are they at, man? They're not showing up today. That's for sure. They are not. Their era is done. The Knicks are officially winners. They are now cemented as one of the best teams of all time, and it sure does feel good, man. It sure does feel good. Scott says, sometimes I worry about you, Marshall, when you scream so much. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I'll be okay. I promise. I promise. Andre just saying champs. It's champ, not Marsh. If you want to address us, you could just say champ. You could just say champ. Shout out to y'all, man. Oh, let's go. Yeah, my guy Papa Swanky coming in with a $20 super chat. Shout out to Papa Swanky. So shout out Mike Brown, man. Came here with all the expectations in the world and exceeded every single one of them. The boys really did it. Yeah, Mike Brown, I feel like, has almost become an afterthought in a lot of the celebration. And you know what? That's probably how a coach should be, where it's just kind of in the background. But at the end of the day, he deserves just as much credit as anybody on this team. He came into a job where the expectations were sky high. And to be real, like, it was like a lose-lose situation. Like, the only way that Mike Brown was ever going to be considered a success as the New York Knicks head coach was if they did what they did, which was win an NBA title. And they did. And he threaded the needle, and he completed the job. And as much as all of us love Tom Thibodeau and are thankful for Tom Thibodeau, you don't win the NBA championship if Tibbs was your head coach this year. They had an answer for everything. They had a counter for everything. He pulled the right lever every single time following games 2 and 3 of Atlanta, where some questionable things were done. But he learned, he got better, and he put the Knicks players in a spot to be most successful. And he will forever be a Knicks legend. He will go down as the second best Knicks coach.
He's right there already, yeah.
Of all time. Like, unreal what Mike Brown was able to do this year.
The playoff run was like, he pitched almost a perfect game. Obviously, the Knicks did lose 3 times, and I think if you maybe want to separate it right after that second loss against Atlanta, it was almost a perfect game. He was pushing all the right buttons, just making all the right decisions, the lineups, rolling with the hot hand, closing with different lineups, the adjustments, offensively, defensively, the game plan, the preparation. And, like, I think, honestly, one of the biggest things that, like, might have made Mike Brown successful over a guy like Tom Thibodeau was, like, the communication aspect of that, the personal side of being a head coach. Obviously, it's X's and O's, and that plays a big part of it. But, like, getting the message through to the team, getting everyone to buy in, because you saw that different level of maturity from this Knicks team this year. Like, their focus, their preparation, their mental stability, for lack of a better word, like, a lot of the things that we kind of talk about Wemby not having that the Knicks had this year, and the Spurs team maybe didn't have. They made all the right plays in the clutch, and, like, yes, that's on the players, but, like, the coach has to, like, if they lose, who's going to own that? The coach, not having the guys prepared and ready to go. So shout out to Mike Brown for that as well.
And it's not an easy job. This was a team that a lot of people thought were flawed roster-wise. I mean, I'm sure we all probably thought it. Can you win an NBA championship with 2 players in your starting lineup that can be looked at as defensive liabilities? And Karl-Anthony Towns turned into a good defender this postseason. And Jalen Brunson, while he'll never be a great defender, he's a willing defender and he's a smart defender. And the numbers say in the NBA Finals that he was a borderline great player. When he was involved in pick and rolls and he was involved in the action, less than 1 point per possession. So that's less than 50%. Like, a bucket each time down. He was unbelievable, man. Mike Brown, he listened, and I think the biggest difference was Tom Thibodeau wanted to win the Tom Thibodeau way of, I want to win. I believe we got to do it this way. And you know what? That's why Tom Thibodeau got to this point, because he believed in himself. He believed in his stuff. But there was never an agenda. There was never a way that Mike Brown wanted to win. He just wanted to win. And you can go back to the beginning of the season. How many times did we hear that we've changed the offense? We've changed the offense. We're asking people to do different things. And he gets a lot of credit. And the storyline all year long, even going to last year, was when the starting 5 was on the floor, they weren't all that productive. Well, in the playoffs, I saw that the Knicks starting 5, eliminating garbage time, was a plus 15 net rating wise in the playoffs, which would be one of the best in the NBA. So he got the most out of the best players, and he put all of these players in positions to be successful. And even when it was time to deviate from that, he still found the answer for it. Going to Jose Alvarado and Jalen Brunson in Game 4. And in Game 5, I think Mike Brown realized we got to have Jalen Brunson just get the job done. And it was pick and roll after pick and roll after pick and roll.
Spam it.
And they didn't have an answer, and he had all the answers. And Mike Brown's an NBA champion, man. Credit to him.
Yep. I was going back. One of the things I did yesterday is one of the things I saw was like a Mike Brown focused kind of post about his story. And I knew all this, but like kind of forget about it. I mean, he's been through the mud. Like, he is an experienced head coach. He has been hired and fired many times, so I think that all played a role. And just like if you talk about the veteran team, Mike Brown is a veteran coach, and there was another glaring difference between him and Mitch Johnson, just like how good he was and how well he executed his job. So shout out to every team that hired and fired Mike Brown to get him ready for the moment with the New York Knicks. We appreciate it, and we have a ring because of it. So.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, yeah.
No, we've only been live for 16 minutes. Only 16 minutes so far, but I do got my first beer shotgun.
Papa Swanky!
Shout out to Papa Swanky, my guy in the building. Shout out to y'all. Do appreciate everybody for being here. It is a celebration, so let's get it started. We got a 3-point goal. Seth Gross, bang! Seth Gross, you're an NBA champion, my man. Cheers.
Shout out to Seth Gross.
Seth Gross.
Arguably, he is on the All-Star team of Knicks Now listeners this year, as you all are. He was with us every single time, and he says, some advice for Wemby: respect your profession, respect your opponent. You can hate them in the moment, but show some respect. Respect what the league wants you to be. Time to grow up a little. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't care, honestly, what Wemby does, but I think for his best case, he probably should try and learn from it.
Can y'all grab a tea can? A little trash can? I don't know where ours went. After we cleaned up all the confetti this morning, that was just marinating over the last 2 days. I think we took the trash cans out.
It's happy clean, man. This is. I was talking to Brett. I said the fact that we've had to do this a couple times recently means a lot of good stuff's happening. So.
Well, that was our third confetti cleanup.
Yeah, we're veterans now.
We know how to clean the confetti. Seth Gross, I can't believe it, man. You can't be gross without Seth, dog. I absolutely love that. I mean, look, we all know Victor Wembanyama is a very talented player. But Seth Gross, it takes more than talent to be an NBA champion. And you don't become a champion just when the final buzzer sounds and you have one more point or you got to 4 more wins than the other team. Being a champion starts in your preparation. It starts in the mental makeup. It starts as being a leader. And look, I know Victor Wembanyama is young, but he's got a long way to go. He does. I get it. You could be upset. Don't be the guy that cries after you win, and then you take your shoes off to walk on the floor of Madison Square Garden after Game 3 because you want to feel the ground, and then you can't even look Jalen Brunson in the eye when he sent your ass packing in 5 games and beat you at home 3 times, and he beat you in the NBA Cup. So in 6 meaningful games this year, the Knicks are 5-1 against the San Antonio Spurs. The thing to be a man is you should look your daddy in the eye, and Victor Wembanyama did not do that for Jalen Brunson. He officially is your daddy, and I think Wemby still might be a little sore right here when Jalen Brunson gained that elbow to drive and get to the rim and essentially turn the tide in the Knicks' favor in Game 5. And one thing that we're all missing is you can't measure Hart, and I don't care how tall you are. Sup, Becky Hammond. Jalen Brunson was tall enough to go and beat the tallest player in the world, and the Knicks are NBA champions. And you're 100% right. You could put a man on a pedestal. You can lead a horse to water, but they got to get it done themselves. And you got to take your lumps. You got to take your lumps. There's never been a team that's gone from 0 postseason series wins to the most postseason wins, and the Spurs are the latest victim of team that will take their lumps, and I'm sure championships are loading for San Antonio, but not today, not now. The New York Knicks are NBA champions, Seth Gross, and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm gonna keep living in this moment. No one can take this from any of us, and Victor Wembanyama, I think we're in your head, big guy.
There you go.
I think we're in your head. Show some respect. Respect what the league wants you to be. You're 100% right, Seth.
Seth Gross.
Not today, big guy. Hunter, my man, $5 super chat. What up, Hunter? Says, Marsh, Hunter's fun question. How does it feel to be a champion? Appreciate you, bro. Hope you and the team consider me a real one. Hunter, you are the definition of a real one, man. You tune in, you show love, you support, you contribute to the good vibes. That's all a real one needs to be in my book. It feels good, man. After we signed off, a couple of us at Chat Sports went out. We were at the bars, and the bars closed, and they all came over to the house. And ex-producer, Celtics fan Smitty came over, and he's heard a lot, and he deserves every bit of it. My favorite part of the celebration was Andrew Connell and I were both wearing these shirts. You can get yours today. Chatsports.com/Knicks Now. Get your Knicks Now World Champ shirt. And as Smitty and Andrew Connell were bickering in my kitchen at my home, Andrew Connell was just like grabbing his shirt and like stretching it in front of Smitty's face like, we're champs. We're champs. So Smitty is he is down bad. He is in shambles. And I told him, don't let us get 2 before you guys get 1 over there in Boston.
That's it. They just need more guys that can dunk. That's it.
Yeah, we've got the Boston Celtics fans out there looking for players that can dunk. They're looking up most dunks in a playoff run. I'm curious, how many times did Jalen Brunson dunk in the playoffs?
Yeah, seriously. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's hard because while Victor Wembanyama is physically tall, Jalen Brunson is just so much bigger of a player, figure man than him. It's confusing. I can't tell whether or not he dunked or not. I have to go back and watch all the highlights.
I will say it is cool to see all the little Chat Sports ants out there just surrounding all these different trade targets and way their teams can get better. And it's like they're doing it all to beat us, Andrew Connell.
There you go.
They're doing it all to beat us.
They are looking up at the New York Knicks, and we got our guy Zoot in the studio. That includes Billy Beebe. He's looking up at us as well.
Yeah.
So. This is a very important question, actually, Zoot. What are your thoughts on Billy? Love him. All right. I'll take that. We love Billy too. But,
Billy's a good guy. Got to take his hands out of his pockets every once in a while and do some work. TCBing. That's my guy. I haven't got a congratulatory text yet from Billy.
I did actually get one from Billy.
Look at him, man. I think he's still a little upset about it.
I guess on Sunday. Clearly, though. Not a New Yorker. He just said unbelievable stuff from the boys in blue. I said, Billy, that usually means a little something else, but I'll take it. I'll take it. So shout out to you, Hunter. Shout out to our guy Billy as well. We love him. So
Hunter, you're absolutely a real one, my man. Greg, what's up, my man? Says glad Ewing, Starks, Spree, and LJ will get a ring. Yeah, it was cool to see Patrick Ewing after the game talk to the media. He's like, I'm finally a part of a team that is an NBA champion, and it's unfortunate that he never got to win one as a player in this league, but he is a part of this team. He is the New York Knicks through and through, and to have him as like an official member of the team and works for him, and that championship was for everybody that once played in a New York Knicks jersey. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of fake Iman Shumpert, he just kind of rides the wave for his own popularity.
Once a Knick, always a Knick. That applies to everyone, even if people who
even if you say that the Cleveland Cavaliers have more star power than the New York Knicks, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, everyone they come to their senses at some point, and I think Iman Shumpert maybe.
To be a Knick, you got to ride with the Knicks, even if what you're about to say you don't believe in. And I don't really love Iman. I loved Iman as a Knick, but I want him to be a little more Knickish.
Yeah.
And
hopefully he learned his lesson.
He's a little more about his brand right now and riding the wave. But it is what it is. Yeah, Greg, it's awesome for them. Like everybody. I know that he's a polarizing person. I'm happy for James Dolan as well, man. These Knicks are not possible without him. I know he has billions of dollars, but someone's got to spend it, and there are billionaires that own many teams that don't want to spend their hard-earned money, and you don't wake up knowing how to own an NBA team. It took him a long time, a very, very long time, to learn how to do it, but he finally figured out, I'm just going to hire the smartest people in the world, and I'm going to let them run the show, and they did, and he called a shot, Andrew. He went on WFAN. He said, we're going to get to the NBA title. They did. He goes on WFAN again. He says we're going to win the title, and they do. And he had an unwavering belief in this team, like a lot of us did. And I am happy for James Dolan because the Knicks are who the Knicks are because of him, and it's pretty dang sweet to see it.
Yeah, he's a champion just like we all are, and now, like you said, taking a lot of criticism, and some of it maybe deserved, some of it maybe not deserved at times. But yeah, like I think, listen, any one of us started owning a basketball team, started owning the Knicks, we'd want to be involved and make a lot of decisions too. And I think, like you said, he finally realized that there are people who know how to do this better than he does, and he put his trust and his backing in them. And like that kind of rolls into just shout out to Leon Rose as well for assembling this team and overall, like top to bottom, the organizational alignment to build this roster, to ride with them, to pass up on some other big moves that they could have made, to stick with this group. And they built a championship team from top to bottom, a championship organization, all the players, all the coaches, all the staff. I think I said this somewhere in the postgame, but like another shout out to the Knicks medical staff. Like they were one of the healthiest teams all season long, all postseason long. OG has that hamstring. He's able to come back and still play and play phenomenally in the NBA Finals. It was a team effort, a group effort from top to bottom. Everyone deserves their flowers, and I hope they all get a chance to celebrate.
Yeah, I saw a stat that it was like 6 of the last 7 NBA champions have only had one starter miss less than 3 games, and you got to be healthy, and it's the war of attrition, and the Knicks were able to do it. You missed 2 games from OG and Anunoby. I mean, Mitchell Robinson probably punches a wall, breaks his hand, has surgery, and he's out on the basketball floor 7 days later, and pulls down maybe the second biggest rebound in New York Knicks history in a very pivotal spot because the Knicks weren't able to make their free throws, which it's unbelievable. We're not worried about that right now, but you get a guy, like you have surgery on your hand. There was data. It's like you miss on average 19 games. He missed 0 games. And while it was obvious he was not himself and there were limitations to him, he still made some really big plays, and he had some big moments. He was finishing alley-oops. Got to work on the free throws. We know that. But he even hit some with a broken hand as well. And
went 3 of 6. One of the, I forget what game it was. It might be game 2, I think.
Found a way. The Knicks just continue to find ways to win. And as happy as I am, I wish we could wake up and there was another series tomorrow. This team is special. It always will be. It will forever be remembered. Stinks that the ride is done, but we'll continue this through the offseason. We'll be at the parade, and I would love to see a bunch of Knicks Now real ones there as well. We got almost 200 people in here. If you could just please smack that thumbs up icon, would really, really appreciate it.
We got a 3-point goal. Seth Gross, bang!
Seth Gross, $50 super chat. An MVP, the MVP of Knicks Now. Every $50 super chat today. I'm doing a beer shotgun. We're celebrating on the show.
Let's go. Shout out to Seth. He says the only black cloud on this historic run and historic win was seeing Charles Oakley being denied entry onto the floor after the game to join the celebration. Oakley was the heart and soul of this franchise for a decade. He deserves the love. Yeah, I don't want to get too much into like the feud between him and the organization and ownership, but
yeah, look, there's obviously things that have happened that we don't know about, but we also know that Charles Oakley is a Knick through and through. Didn't love the things that he said about Patrick Ewing, especially as of late. I don't know. I don't know the backstory. I don't know all the history. There's clearly things there. It has been a nasty situation. It has been, I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't love it. That was for everybody, though. That was even for Charles Oakley. Hopefully one day they can shake hands about it, be men about it, move on, squash it, and he could be a part of this organization once again. Unfortunately, we're not there right now. We're not there, and maybe we can get over it one day. Maybe they can get over it one day. But, yeah, I didn't love that. But I'll take the chip. I like my chips with the dip. We the Pucks, as you could tell, Adam Silver wasn't too happy. Yeah, Adam Silver hates James Dolan, which is funny because, like, James Dolan and the Knicks fund, like, 50% of the league. Like, every record you want to talk about championship merch sales, the Knicks have broken the record. You want to talk about views in the finals? They're the most viewed finals since Michael Jordan. Yeah, the Knicks, you'd think the NBA would it would be like Roger Goodell hating Jerry Jones because, like, that's who the Knicks are. They're like the Cowboys of the NBA. They're the biggest brand. They make the most money. They don't have the most championships, but they move the needle more than anybody else, and it's always weird. It's like, hey, you fund 50% of the league. Maybe Adam Silver, James Dolan has a reason to not want to be rev sharing with the Memphis Grizzlies or the Orlando Magic. He's paying their payroll too. So it is what it is. Wish that everyone could just be friends and ELE. Everybody, I love everybody, but it's not the way life goes. Little Arnold still in the building watching this show after we gentlemen swept his team out of the NBA Finals.
He's been waiting. Has it been, 48 hours? He's been sitting by his computer refreshing, waiting for that Knicks Now stream to go live.
Do you think he has his notifications turned on?
He must. I mean, so in that case, be like Arnold. Subscribe to the channel, which he is, and turn those notifications on so you know every time we post a video and go live. Arnold, you're setting a great example for all of our real ones.
I now have realized that he has taken my profile picture on Twitter, which means he went and searched me on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then he screenshotted the picture. So you have pictures of me in your phone, and I am now zooming in on your neck, and it continues to look green as you either have a very bad skin condition or you continue to wear a fake chain. And maybe both. Maybe both.
Yeah, and part of our plan is to go through some of the super chats from the end of that last game that we didn't get to, and I was browsing through them. He's switching up. Like, he was showing us love, and then he's back to hating us. Like, it's just that same waffling.
He even bought a shirt, Andrew.
I know, he really does.
Arnold, the Spurs fan, bought a shirt. Like we said, I think there's just an identity issue there. He doesn't know who he is. He lied about getting in a severe car crash.
Yeah, that was crazy. I kind of forgot about that.
I will just continue to pray for you and your family when my head touches my pillow every night, because the fact that I even know you is a little embarrassing, and I feel bad for anyone that has the last name Delgado, because, God, that's embarrassing. And again, only $10. That stench is coming back, my man. Marshall Green Jr., my son in the building, says, I like nachos. Nachos, lemon heads, my dad's boat.
Wait, are you? Last time I did this, you said you're asking for the chat, so I will reserve judgment.
I'm glad. I'm just glad you knew. I do like nachos. I will say, though, I don't want, like, the ballpark nacho cheese on there.
Like the one you get out of the machine, like that.
Yeah,
machine
no can do that.
Yeah.
No can do. As someone who was raised in Texas, we've got a lot of good Tex-Mex spots here. You get some real legit queso on there. That's good stuff. But yeah, nachos, man, it's good stuff. Can't go wrong with nachos. He's nichifying his
and
he's doing better.
Like, he's pulling up from Curry range on some of these, and he's knocking, or maybe we should call it Brunson range now.
Love that.
Yeah, no, my nacho day is over, but good stuff. I love nachos.
Good stuff. Make sure you guys are hooked up with our championship gear. A couple people just bought theirs. Shout out to Andre Castro and shout out to Richard Adamo. They just got 3 items each. And if you do get 3 items at chatsports.com/Knicks Now, you get $20 off. Whether you want the 1A shirts, sup Becky, or you want the Knicks Now champion shirts, Sup, Arnold, or you want the OMFG, just the tip. Go to chatsports.com/Knicks Now. We've also got these championship shirts in poster form. They are awesome. We've got some coming to the office. I'm going to hang one on my wall to forever remember this season, forever remember hanging out with all the real ones. Chatsports.com/Knicks Now. We got a bunch of different gear. We've got a Jalen Brunson captain shirt. You got to have Hart shirt. And just a standard Knicks Now shirt as well. So check it out. Chatsports.com/Knicks Now. Anybody that does buy a shirt on the live, we'll give you guys a shout out. Since the championship has concluded, we're pushing like 300 sales in shirts. So it's unbelievable. The support is crazy. We're just two idiots talking about the Knicks, and the fact that you guys support the way you do is unreal. It's been a dream come true for all of us, and I'm going to be wearing Knicks gear pretty much all summer long. I went out to the bars yesterday, and I was wearing my Jalen Brunson jersey, the blue one, the lucky one, 3-0 in that jersey. And I got in the Uber, and he's like, "Are you just going to wear that for the rest of your life?" And I'm like, thinking about it. I am thinking about it.
Why would you take it off? It's a championship jersey. I think I'm just gonna cycle through every Knicks piece of clothing that I own.
All those jerseys that you have from the video that you sent.
Oh yeah. That was forgot about that. Yeah, maybe I'll pick up some of those back from home and we'll ride.
Pat you in the build and says, "We did it. We did it, bro. We did it." O-Dog says, "Yo, refund that $199 F Arnold." We'll take his little chump change. He started super chatting like $100, and he's all the way down at $2. So I'm worried that he's going to send all his money to us. Which, if you need friends that bad, pay for them. We're here for you. Davey, what's up, my man? Long-time viewer and a real one. Says, "Marshall, I've been waiting my whole life for this championship. I was wearing my Dave DeBuscher jersey I won in your raffle last year." My guy Davey, long-time viewer, wins a raffle, gets the Dave DeBuscher jersey, comes back to celebrate. Shout out to you, my man. Congrats. You're an NBA champion, and Davey, I appreciate you being a part of this ride, man. It's been bumpy. There's been turbulence. There's been ups. There's been downs. But man, oh man, I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change it for the world. I said this on the show, and imagine after you lose in 5 to the Atlanta Hawks, it's like, hey, relax. You're going to win the NBA championship in 5 years, and only one player on this team is going to remain.
Oh,
you would have said you're insane.
Yeah, I thought that was the pinnacle for the Knicks, making the playoffs and losing in the first round at the time.
Shout out to my guy, Steven Marks. Just got 2 championship T-shirts. Steven, appreciate you, my man. Thanks for supporting the show. You can get your official Knicks Now World Champ shirt, a picture of every single Knick on the team, and Mike Brown. Chatsports.com/Knicks Now. You get 3 items in the storefront. You'll get $20 off as well. So, little deal for all the real ones. Shout out to James Yoder for making it happen. Davey, love you, man. Greg, $4 super chat, man. Thank you for being here. Says JB will live in Wemby's head for a long time.
Forever.
Victor Wembanyama is going to go back to where he's from at some point this summer. Thank God. And he's going to train with the Monks again.
Yeah.
And they're going to be in his ear just whispering, "Jalen Brunson." And what did he say? "I knew I was working hard when my hamstrings were on fire." Might want to work a little harder, Wemby.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. Missed those free throws at the end of the game multiple times.
Yeah, he missed them in game 4, and he missed another one at the end of game 5. And a game that was won by 4 points, you might want to make those clutch free throws, Victor. Just a thought, though. Just a thought.
Maybe just more mental training, and then
just got to spend more time with the Monks.
That's it. I think
go hang out with Kevin Garnett again. That was real good. That worked for you.
That worked. Trying to hang out with the Celtics to beat the Knicks. That's smart.
Oh man, I liked Victor Wembanyama, but like the more I see him and the more I hear him talk, he's just a fraud. Like he gets to the media session after the game, he's like, "I'll see you guys never," and then he drops the mic. It's like, you're not done. You'll be right back here next year, bro. Just not a fan.
Yep.
Not a fan. As Rashidi Aiken says, Cat is a confetti guy. He is. Prove me wrong. I did not think Karl-Anthony Towns was a Fetty guy, and thank goodness that he plays alongside Jalen Brunson, because could you imagine if the Knicks lost Game 5 and he scored 2 points and fouled out in like 15 minutes? But he was a major piece. He ends the NBA playoffs with the highest plus-minus for an individual player of all time at like plus 286. Unbelievable run from him. Wasn't his most offensive like playoffs, but his contribution to just playing winning basketball was huge, and he can be way better. Mikal Bridges can be way better than they were in the finals as well. Someone out there said, Marsh, I know you're probably riding the high, but like, what moves are the Knicks going to make this offseason? It's like, we just won the NBA championship in 5 games, have the best net rating in playoff history, have the best plus-minus in NBA history. We don't need to make moves. They need to make moves to beat us. You got 3 picks in the NBA draft this year. You got a little bit of money. Bring Shamet back. Bring Robinson back. Make some minor adjustments, and let's go try to win it again.
There you go. I mean, that's just it. Like you said, the Knicks' improvement can come from just within and their own guys. As much as great as they were, and they're all played at a championship level, every player played a role at some point throughout the season, playoff run, and a lot of them in the finals as well, in winning games and winning a championship. They can all, like you said, get better, and it's on the Knicks to kind of stay ahead of the curve and kind of figure out what they need to continue to evolve and be a better version of themselves, even though they're already champions.
Shout out to Daniel Doval. Just got their World Champ shirt. Shout out to you, my man. Rashidi Aiken says, are you going to the parade? The plan is for myself, Andrew Connell, and maybe even Brett Alpert to be at the parade and trying to find a bar that wants to host a Knicks Now meetup. We'll see on that, but even if it's not an official bar hosting that, we'll go to a bar and we'll have some fun and we'll hang out with all the real ones and we'll party and we'll celebrate this ride, man, because it's been a blast. Yeah, once we officially, like Rashidi, are set in plans and plans are written in ink, word will be out. I'll push it on this channel, push it on the Giant channel, I'll push it on my social medias, and I want to see as many real ones as we can, because when I went to Game 3, that was awesome, getting stopped left and right by y'all, and that was awesome. Oh, dog, you better be there, brother. You better be there, O-Dog. That's all I'll say. Arnold, already down to $2. Spurs winning next year.
That did not take long.
Look, man, I hope you guys have a chance next year. It'd be really cool if we played you guys again in the finals. We could just beat you in 5 more games. You guys got some work to do, man. You guys got some work to do. I think you should attend the mentally weak classes that Victor Wembanyama is going to go to this summer.
Group deal? Group rate?
Group deal. Buy one,
get
one.
We know he needs the discount. So.
Yeah, I mean, look at that chain. Literally looks like someone pissed on it. Marshall Green Jr. says, Marshall release a gaming channel. I'm not a gamer anymore. I used to play games. I used to be an Xbox guy through and through on the headset with the boys, but not anymore, man. Not anymore. I have an Xbox. I don't even know where my controller is, though, but probably not, unfortunately. Probably not. Knicks and Giants is my lane. I'll stay Knicks and Giants, but I would smoke you in whatever game you want to play, though, so don't think it's sweet on this side.
Dust off the controller and still smoke him. So, well, you are his dad, so
yeah,
I mean,
can't lose to your son.
Yeah.
Can't lose to your son. C. Ham, my guy, coming to the $5 super chat. We'll get to that in a second. He says, what's up, champs? Sitting in my office with my 11 jersey on. I put it on yesterday, and I was like, man, this guy is an NBA champion and a finals MVP. And I personally think it's the heaviest NBA championship since LeBron James came back from 3-1 against the Warriors. And I don't really think it's relatively close for third. I'll give you the 3-1 comeback, the first one to ever do it against arguably the best team of all time in the 73-9 Warriors. You guys can have that. But I don't know any other championship in that same time window that is close.
The dominance, like just the pure dominance of what the Knicks did from a margin of victory standpoint, and then against the Spurs, the games were a little closer, but like in control the entire time during the series.
Well, Victor Wembanyama said they dominated the series.
Oh, they did. Analytically, probably. Though.
Yeah, that's weird. The Knicks continue to lose analytically, but analytically, they are the best team of all time.
Yeah.
How does that? Somewhere our wires got crossed.
Yeah, the math isn't mathing on that one. I don't know. That could be something you can ask Billy. He's a big Cavs guy, so maybe he can tell you analytically how the Knicks are not good enough. But, yeah, see him. I left mine at the office. It's out there, but I got mine as well. I'll be wearing that a lot this summer, that's for sure.
Yeah, I want to get a jersey with the finals patch on it. I've already got a blue Brunson, and that's when they won the title. Or blue.
Yeah, they won
it in the blue.
Clincher was with blue. Yeah.
I got to get a white jersey, a white Brunson though. Those ones are just so clean, so crisp. Probably buy an OG and an Obi jersey as well, because. Unbelievable.
No need to explain.
That is still that day was magical, man. You could feel it. You could just feel it. It was like, okay, maybe the Knicks are a team of destiny, and maybe it is supposed to happen, and it did, and it freaking did. C. Ham, you're an NBA champion, my man. Thanks for being a part of this ride. Really, really appreciate it. Seriously. Matthias Morales, double M. Give me some double M's in the chat. What up, Brody? Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Says we are partying this entire summer, Marsh. NBA champions and Cup champions on that banner. See you guys at the parade. Joey says my favorite shirt you guys did is the OG one. Had to get it. Yeah, Arnold, our guy Arnold, the real Arnold, not the broke, neck-infected Arnold that watches this channel and says he hates us but have sent us hundreds of dollars. Very weird. He crushed it. And you get yours. Game 4 shirt, chatsports.com/Knicks Now. We've got it in blue. We've got it in black. Date, game, and the score to forever remember it. Mine, I just hung it up in the changing room.
I'm wearing this one.
You've got the OG shirt on today. Just the tip.
Yeah, it's all you need sometimes. So
it's all you need. Just tip it up and in. Unbelievable. Matthias. I'm gonna call you Matthias until you tell me to say it. Matthias, maybe? I don't know. Mr. Morales.
It's got to be one of the two.
We're partying, man. And do you think it's gonna be 3 banners, or do you think it's just World Champs, Cup Champs, Eastern Conference Champs? I think it should be 3.
Yeah, it should be separate. Because now my take on the Cup was you can't hang the Cup banner if you haven't won an NBA title recently. The previous NBA Cup winners who had hung banners had won an NBA title within the last couple of years. So I believe I said it on the show that you go just win the other one, then you can hang both. I think you hang it separately. I think if you win the NBA Cup when you win the NBA Cup next season, you hang another one for that and separate. Like, they're all each individual accomplishments that I think deserve to be recognized individually as a part of a great season. But, yeah, I mean, it is cool to do all of those things in the same season, but I think they should be separate. So we'll see. See what they decide to go with.
Unreal. Sonny Lee. How about Sonny Lee right after the OG and Anunoby tip tweeted something out as well?
Oh, Suni?
Suni Lee.
Yeah. Show my boy OG some love, Suni.
Weeda Plug says this championship means something to the city. Yeah. Everyone that couldn't make it, man. Thunder in the building. What's up, my man? If we can get Suni Lee that OG shirt, that would be electric. Westman says, let's go back-to-back. Jalen Brunson's already thinking about going to back-to-back. How about Corey Hurd in the bill? That's my guy right there. What's up, bro? What's up, champ? What's up, champ? Next year when we go to the Mavs game, Corey Hurd and you're there. What's up, champ? What's up, champ? Unreal. It's just it feels real. It doesn't feel real, and then you watch a video and oh my gosh, the Knicks are NBA champions, bro. He says, I want to beat the Pacers. Tired of hearing their mouse. How many championships do the Pacers have?
Yeah. Halliburton, does he have a ring? Does he have a ring?
He's going to the Giants game. I am not. As you know, I'll be live on the channel, but we got to link up. I know my guy Seth Gross is potentially coming to Dallas for that game. I think there's no potential as well. I owe him dinner. I owe him, and I want to meet up with him, and maybe we do like a Knicks Now, Giants Now meetup down here. Yeah, I didn't think they had one, Weed a Plug. I didn't think they had one. I could have been wrong. Could be wrong. I'm always open to being wrong, but not on that one. Not on that one. Tiger Metal Stack in the building. Yo! What's up, Brody? What's up, my man? Joey Arroyo says, put all the banners up. It should be nothing but love when they hang up banners. Yeah, I would assume that's going to be opening night. Wonder who it's going to be. I would assume an Eastern Conference team is who they play opening night. Would not be shocked if it is the Boston Celtics.
It could be whichever team Giannis ends up with. That would be an interesting storyline.
Buggy Blade in the building says, peace, chat sports. Shout out to you, my man. Thank you for being here, Brody. Seriously. Marsh, this is all a dream. We used to read a Word Up magazine. Shout out to my guy, Buggy Blade. Let's go. Jake in the building says, Knicks won. Now it's the Giants' turn to bring home a trophy.
Chills.
Yes, it is. Above the Rim says, to see a so-called Knicks fan who's been a fan all their life celebrate more when the Knicks win games instead of the championships is very suspect. Or are you a real fan or just a fan for the money? Are you asking me that question? You know what? You caught me, bro. I'm not actually a Knicks fan. I think everyone watching this channel knows that.
You just started. It
was actually my first day. I actually just signed up to be a Knicks fan, bro.
Marshall is actually Arnold.
Yeah, I am Arnold. And I actually went to Game 3 of the NBA Finals in Madison Square Garden, and I was rooting for the Spurs.
Yeah, there you go. That was it.
You're a fucking idiot above the rim. A fucking idiot. Go fuck yourself. I'm a champ. I can say that.
There we go. What do you want to do? You want to go through some of the old Super Chats? Or...
Yeah. What's up, Vinny Pip in the building? Says, I'm late. My man. In the building, though. Never late. Vinny, are you going to the parade, bro? Are you going to the parade? Arnold was here. He was sending $2 Super Chats. We don't know where he's at now. Bronx Boy says, so, ...
Oh, do I want to know what comes after that?
What could this be?
I don't think I want to know what comes after.
Mr. Friggin' Plenty says this is going to be a long off season.
It's a short off season. You played as long as you possibly
Literally,
can.
you're going to play a game in like 3.5 months.
There you go.
O-Dog says 3 trophies, 3 banners.
You know what? The first time we're going to get to see some champs back in action will probably be Summer League. I imagine Knicks may have some guys who are on two-ways playing in the Summer League. It could be Dillon Jones, potentially.
Bronx Boy says, I kind of partied really hard Saturday night and jammed my knee and am limping around. How do you jam your knee, Bronx Boy?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, what is a jammed knee?
I don't know. That it's either an injury or you're just old.
Are you hurt or are you injured? That's my dad always used to tell me. Are you hurt or are you injured? And I still don't know the difference. Mike B in the bill. What's up, Mr. Baines? Says, glad we finished the job. We the champs. Yeah, Mr. Buggy Blade. First team to win the cup and the chip. I want my chips with the dip. Suni Lee, don't go to OG. Come to me.
Oh.
Bronx Boy says, I don't know. You partied that hard that you don't know, so you just woke up and you had a jammed knee, whatever that means.
I don't even know. I had to look that up.
Seth Gross, what's wrong with him? What were you doing? Were you drinking tequila? So after we signed off, Vinny and Seth, you guys will love this. We go out. bars close in Texas at 2. So after the bars, I was like, yo, just come over. And I had Andrew and a couple of the Chat Sports guys run by the studio, go grab the 2 tequila bottles from Vinny Pip.
Yep.
We ended up finishing one of them. We then run out of beers at my house. And I see Andrew grab I have a see-through cup from the game. He just starts pouring the tequila in there like it's like a mixed drink already. Fills it up like halfway there. I'm like, do not drink that. Do not drink that. So I made him a little drink, a little ranch water, but he was ready to just drink the tequila straight like it was a smoothie. He was ready to go. He was ready to party. He's a champion.
I have a habit of doing that sometimes.
Just straight tequila in a cup like it was apple juice.
It tasted like a championship to me. So that was it. It was good stuff though.
I see the cup halfway full. I'm like, you don't want to drink that. You don't. You would have been sleeping a lot longer on Sunday morning.
Yeah, it was a good time though.
It was a blast.
Don't regret a single minute.
No,
so.
we were up till 6 a.m. in the morning. 6 a.m. in the morning. It was a blast.
Seth, I think my issue is that I probably had a prime at one point, and I've kind of hung up my cleats in terms of putting up that kind of production. But every time I get back on the field, I still think I'm in the prime of my career, and I'm really not built like that anymore. But you only win a chip for the first time once, so had to celebrate it the right way. I should have drank it out of a trophy. That's right. That would have been something special.
No ice either. We ran out of ice. Our ice maker sucks at the house. I got to get like a.
You do have a nice fridge though. It's like,
nice fridge. You can put a TV on there.
Yeah.
It's a nice fridge. It's a nice place. Shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to all y'all. Wouldn't be possible without
not
y'all.
Arnold though. Only $2. Carl Knight's asking, are we gonna be at Battery Park or City Hall? I don't think we figured that out yet, right?
No. What do y'all think we should do? Should we go to a spot on the parade route, or do we try to go to where like they end it? Where they end it? Because like they'll do all the speeches.
Yeah.
And I think that would be more fun to be around that.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, what are you gonna do? We're gonna stand there and hope we see them.
It's gonna be for like it'll be for like 30.
Float.
It'll be for 30 seconds.
Yeah,
so
I think we go to where they're gonna end it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I agree because that's a lot of longevity. But I think you got, I don't know what this is from a movie. You got one shot. You got one spot. I don't think we're gonna be able to get too mobile and move from one spot to the other. So, no, I think that would be cool to be a part of that because that'll probably be the longer part, like you said, of the celebration. But at the same time, maybe the more popular spot. So, Daddy
Jake, we got to flick up, man. Even though I still don't know if that's you in your profile picture.
No, I actually someone was. I have a family member who watched the show. It's Marty.
It looks exactly like Marty.
It's just a picture of Marty.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, unless maybe, I don't know. Maybe it is Marty. Maybe Marty's got 2 accounts as well.
I will say, if you guys do run into myself or Andrew, just say hi. There were ran into a dozen Knicks Now real ones when I was there. There was another dozen that would just walk past me and hold eye contact like this the whole time. Like, just say sup. Just say what's up.
If you're showing love, never going to be upset.
No. So, yeah, look, I think I'm going, Andrew's going, and then Alper is going to try to go as well. So it would be us 3. But still working through the logistics on that. TBD. I like to get there like Wednesday, obviously. Like do something Wednesday night. Like, that'd be pretty fun and probably be a little less hectic of a time. But trying to figure all that out. Trying to figure it out. This is finally, we New York, been chumps for a long time. Now we're champs. From chumps to champs.
Yeah, I mean, even the whole city, like, this was the first championship for New York in, like, 15 years, I think, since the Giants, in the 4 major sports. So it's been a long time since there was a parade in New York.
Doughboy Fresh says it's well earned. Well earned. Very well earned. I mean, the LMNOP in the building.
I didn't say, I said the 4 major sports. I think that's a term. I'm not throwing any shade at the Liberty. But they are also now owned by the Brooklyn Nets, the same guy who owns the Brooklyn Nets. So technically, that means they're like a Nets affiliate, and I don't consider the Brooklyn Nets a real New York team. So that's my explanation for that, the LMNOP. If you're rocking with the Brooklyn Nets, you're not a real New York team. That's all I got to say. Jersey Liberty, exactly. Yeah, that's true. You're looking for any sliver of hope, and shout out to them. They have been a successful WNBA team. But I can't. They switched sides. They were owned by the Knicks, and they got sold to the Nets, and I just can't. I can't rock with that. If you're rocking with the Nets, so.
Bronx boy, I know 2 of my cousins are going. Not sure how many of my boys. I'm hoping the knee is. How bad is the knee,
To miss the
Bronx
parade.
boy? How bad is the knee? How bad? Like, are you wearing a brace? You're not on crutches.
Hey, wait, this
are you?
could work. We get Vinny in a wheelchair, and maybe we'll get just wheel him around at the parade.
Unreal. Weeda Plug says nobody cared when. It's not that I didn't care because it was the Liberty. I just don't care about. The only basketball I care about is the Knicks.
Yeah.
That's how I'll say it. Doughboy Fresh says I was thinking City Hall. It'll be too crowded. Yeah, my plan is I want to go where they're going to end.
Yeah.
And I think we get there very, very early. Like, crack of dawn early.
Yeah. Still dark out.
And have some drinks with us. And have a good time. Will I stream the parade? We're going to try. We're going to try. Got to have internet, and you got to have all that, but yeah, it'll be tough. It'll be tough. But yeah, I think we're going to try to go to City Hall. City Hall is where I think we're going to try to go. Rigoberto Ramos. We got a 3-point goal. Rigoberto Ramos. Bang! Give me some double R's in the chat.
Let's go.
Got a $50 super chat in the building. Thank you, my man. Every $50 super chat today, I got a beer shotgun. Let's go.
Let's go. He says, thank you, AC. Thank you, Rigoberto. Thank you, Marshall. You guys made this journey a memorable one. New York Knicks, you are NBA champions. Hashtag 2020 Knicks. Hashtag Vamos Knicks. Hashtag Suave in the house.
Suave. Ah. Oh, Lord.
Shout out to you, man. This is that's it. I'm forever. We're all gonna forever remember this season as just hanging out with everyone here in the chat at Knicks Now, all the real ones, and we all got to experience this championship, the Knicks championship, together. Special, man. You guys make it fun to come into work every single day, do what we do, and it's fun to watch the games with you guys. So appreciate you, Rigoberto, and all the real ones as well.
Kenneth says New York Liberty is like our little sisters. Shout out to Liberty, man. I don't got anything bad to say about the Liberty. It's just I'm a Knicks fan.
I think maybe it would mean more like once the Knicks won, but like that you can't like we're starving for a Knicks championship, and now that I feel like everything else, I was just waiting for that, holding out for that. So
The LMNOP, I don't know about that. I didn't hear about that. I didn't see that. Says, what awkward thing did Mo Diawara say in front of Mike Brown that made him suddenly big? Oh,
I think he's just playing. I mean, I think like the reality is like the Knicks are a deep team. They had a lot of guys in their playoff rotation, and Diawara just wasn't the guy who made the cut. They went with a lot of the veteran guys, and listen, hard to question anything Mike Brown did. Man, they won. They won it all. So I don't think there was an incident or anything like that. I think he's just saying how he kind of just stopped playing. One more time, Rigoberto, real one. Michael says, I was on the Chat Sports Game Ball last year, 2025 season, and we went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Coming back here the following year and we win a chip. The vibes here is what helped get this done. Let's get another.
my guy Michael. Appreciate you always supporting this channel, man. The awesome part about this channel is all of y'all. Like this community is unreal. People make this channel, especially on game days, appointment television, and some people watch for a couple games, some people watch for a couple weeks, some people watch for a month, some people watch forever, but coolest thing is a lot of people come back and they'll watch once and they'll watch again and they'll watch 5 months later. Michael last year, watched last year all the time and had his name on the Knicks Now Real One Basketball Hall of Fame. And he's back here today as an NBA champion. So thank you, man. Thank you for supporting us. Thanks for giving us a shot. And the fact that you came back today and you thought of us and you wanted to hang out a little bit, that's awesome. So thank you. Really, really do appreciate that. You're the best. Doughboy says, I've been watching since we were talking about Kevin Knox. Greg says, can't forget. Yeah, Liberty did win. All I know is this week has been magical. Unreal. It feels like I'm floating still.
Not ready for it to stop.
Yeah, let's run through some of the super chats. Well, new ones will come in. We'll continue to pop those up. Unreal.
Trying to figure out exactly where we left off. I think I remember this one we went through with the Celtics fans, so I think we're just going to start. Sendu, we did. We'll just start here.
Yeah. We didn't get to do all of the super chats that came in during the game due to just the sheer celebration and us not staying on till 5 in the morning, went out to celebrate. Mark says, what's up, boys? Has it finally hit you? We're NBA champs. Feels like it. Not all the way, but it does. Rachel, thank you for the $2 super chat as always. Mr. Block Ice, hey, this is where legacies are made. Let's get it. Yeah. Every player that had New York on their chest will forever be remembered as New York Knicks legends. Siggy says, Marshall Green told the truth. Yeah, it was a flagrant foul. It absolutely was. Absolutely was. Robert, fourth quarter, Knicks tightened up the defense and won. They did. They tightened up the defense. The offense got flowing. And there's that. Arnold says, I think we already did this one. He says, you say it's rigged. Bro, you're the one who paid me to stir up the chat and push those trash shirts. Call me a bad human, but look at my pick. I want my receipts. Who are you to judge? Pay what you promise. Let's go Spurs. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for you, brother. Absolutely.
Fuck Arnold!
As Vinny Pip just bought his World Champs
There we go.
shirt. We'll have Jeremy Chugg sleep in that one before we send it to you. And then Cullen. We'll put both them in the shirt and then we'll send it to you. Freaking love that guy. Adam, Rocky. Yeah, we hit that one. I remember that one. Necessary comeback kids. Unbelievable. All they do. They come back and they come back and they come back. CM. My cat. Yeah. Unreal.
Rachel Arnold. Well, Arnold said the Knicks would choke, and they didn't.
They didn't.
They didn't. Crazy. So shout out to you again. Loca Velez. Luis,
shout out to you, man. Thank you for supporting this channel. Rudy, Knicks will win, and y'all will hit 107. Both happened. Already up to 108,000 subscribers, man. Unreal.
More from Arnold. Says, everyone, please buy a shirt, buy a necklace. Shout out GLD. Bet on Prize Picks. Shout out to them. And like and subscribe to the channel. I hate these guys so much, but I guess I'll keep giving them my money. Marshall, trust you are losers. Spurs got this. Well, they in fact,
They did not
have it. They didn't.
They did not.
They didn't have it. They almost did, but they didn't. Now, Arnold, that's all good stuff. Sonny B, fan from New Orleans. Let's go Knicks.
Let's go, Sonny.
More from Arnold. I didn't even realize he was super chatting. It's still weak, but so Spurs 102, Knicks 93 final score. That
was not the final score.
That was not. That is fake news. Fake news. Don't listen. Bro Hamid. NBA is rigged. This is a Brunson legacy game, I believe.
Oh, yes, it is.
It was. Brainy Ballers.
My guys.
Let's go Knicks. Pull this out.
They found a way, man. They found a way to do it. Unreal.
I get back again. Says Wemby rattled.
He was rattled.
He was indeed rattled. Arnold, choke, Spurs got it. They did not have it, Arnold.
They in fact, did not have it. They, in fact, did not have it.
Brainy Ballers, this is it. Let's effing go Hart.
Can't believe it.
More from Arnold. I believe we can win. Let's go Spurs.
Keep believing.
They didn't. Maybe next year.
Keep dreaming.
Maybe next year.
Keep dreaming.
Brainy Ballers again. Robinson just won it.
What a rebound that was. What a rebound. What a rebound.
Hashtag always Knicks.
Always Knicks.
I think this was when we were saying end of game, close game. Who you got? Arnold said Spurs. Unfortunately, they didn't got it. They didn't got it. Brainy Ballers though typed his K for Knicks, and then he said unreal playoff run we are witnessing.
It's unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
NBA got our back. They want to make money. Game 6 is going to happen. Did we miss it?
When is Game 6,
Did
guys?
we miss it?
When's Game 6? If anyone knows when Game 6 is, let me know. We got to do a watch party.
There we go. Maybe the season's not over yet.
Shout out to Jude. Jude just bought 3 T-shirts. Shout out to you. Thank you for supporting this channel. Really, really appreciate it. If you want to get your shirts, go to chatsports.com/Knicks Now. Buy any 3 items in the storefront, and you get $20 off. Thank you, Jude. Brainy Ballers, 1 miss. They missed a lot. They missed a lot, but they made the one to make it 4. They made the one to make it 4. Do you think that Harper missed that second one on purpose? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I think they. What was it? A 3-point game at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did. But he missed the first one. Rookie. They're just not ready. They weren't ready for the moment. Jamal, from a Lakers fan, congrats. Y'all earned it. That's love. Appreciate that. This must have been when we were talking about whether or not we would foul, because Nick came in and said, I don't know if I would foul with Wemby under those free throws. Make one and miss could be trouble.
They did end up fouling. They did a good job, too, on it. Arnold again.
Where are my Spurs fans at? I have courtside tickets. We won already. Haha, with you late-ass stream.
Wait, which game did they win?
Oh.
They won Game 5? I didn't know that.
No.
John Venturini, is Game 6 tonight? Maybe Game 6 Tuesday?
Oh, okay. All right. Watch party tomorrow, then.
Watch party tomorrow, guys. Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Arnold's going to co-host.
Brainy Baller said, game. Let's effing go.
Can't believe it.
Marsh, #1 fan, the Marshall Green effect.
We got all of us in there.
Yeah, that is, I think that's Knicks 100K.
Unreal. Marsh's #1 fan. I can't believe Lord Buddy Bear, a $500 super chat. That was absolutely
I don't even know.
electric.
I don't know how many times we banged quite a few times.
I
for
think we
this.
did 10.
Yeah, I think we did 10.
I think we did 10. It was unbelievable. It says, finally, the New York Knicks are champions. In-season tourney and the chip in the same year. Brunson and OG were amazing. Let the celebrations begin. Where are the Celtics and Pacers at? They're at home crying into their pillows. I think when OG is healthy, I don't know what the rest is.
We can compete with any team in the NBA. I'm going to be so hungover tomorrow. Let's effing go Knicks NBA champs.
One of the GOATs of chat sports right there,
Legend.
Lord Buddy Bear.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Unreal. $500 super chat. Cannot believe it. That was unbelievable. June, $2 super chat. Thank you, June. Shout out to Jeanette. Just got their OMFG t-shirt. Got 2 of them.
Lord,
Shout out to you. Thank you
Buddy
for watching this show, and thank you for supporting. Really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, what a boss Lord Buddy Bear is. Papa Swanky, let's go Knicks. We are champions.
Papa Swanky.
Lord Buddy Bear is a Raiders fan. The classic Raiders and Knicks fan hybrid. Unbelievable.
One of a
Unbelievable.
kind.
June again.
This
$2
is a
super chat.
separate
Thank you to
one, yeah.
June. Scott Hernan.
Yeah, buddy.
Shout out to my guy Scott Hernan. How you like that? I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Silpacito said I had a whole message planned if we won, but I forgot everything. I don't have the words. I love you all, Knicks Nation. I need to catch my breath. So happy to share this with everyone at Chat Sports. I can't believe it. We did it. We did it, Silpacito. We did it, bro. I get chills right now. Just unreal, man. Absolutely unreal. The Alan Nedzwicki, $50 super chat. We're here. It's ours. So blessed to experience this with the realest New York fans in the world. This ride has been so crazy. Thank you, fellas, for all the hard work and dedication through the years. New York Knicks Now, by Chat Sports, or nowhere. Shout out to Alan Nedzwicki, man. That's my brother right there. We appreciate you, bro.
Alan Nedzwicki.
An absolute goat. An absolute goat. The Ghost Rider. Man, the Ghost Rider has been watching this channel since our very first watch party. The Cam Reddish game against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Love that.
Says, Marsh, I'm crying, brother. I was 4 years old the last time they won this. I'm savoring this one. I shout out to the chat. The Goat Rider. The Ghost Rider. We used to hit the Goat Rider, man. That's my guy right there. Oh, my freaking guy. Rose Rec. Splash Zone. Yeah, it was a little splashy in here. I'll just say this. You don't hand a guy that just want to celebrate.
Yeah.
You don't hand a newly crowned champion a bottle of champagne and not expect that champion to spray it. I'm sorry. You respectfully, you play stupid games, you win stupid
That's
prizes.
like a hospital ball. You're throwing it over the middle, and there's a safety about to come all the way down and just light you up. So no, I think it all worked out. It was okay. No equipment was damaged in the champagne celebration, and I think it was worth it. Shout out to you, Rose Rec. C Ham, $100 super chat. Unbelievable.
Marsh, AC, we did it. Jalen Brunson, Leon Rose, Worldwide Wes. We are the champs, my brother. The only reason that I feel like I had to apologize is because I could have broke some of our equipment in here, but didn't happen. Didn't happen. So no sweat off my back.
It was the perfect champagne spray that didn't break anything.
Unreal. Unreal. Jose, I told you. Let's go. Unreal. Still does not feel real. It's. I cannot wait for the parade, man. It is. Wow. Wow. The Elemento piece says, if we're doing next season seeding, maybe I go Thunder, Spurs, Knicks. I'm going to put Knicks 1. That's just me, though. I'm going to put the Knicks won because they did just win. Brainy Ballers, $100 super chat. My guys over at the Brainy Ballers, Star Predictor Scores. They've always supported me, man. So enjoy this moment, New York. Never forget it. You blessed Brainy Ballers with lifting our content last year, and for that, our hearts are filled with happiness for all of you. Such a surreal moment. Possibly the greatest NBA playoff run ever.
Giants next.
Giants next. It's time for Jackson Dart to lock in and stop being a celebrity and start being a quarterback.
Yep. Knicks finals game, cool. Lock in after that. That should be the end of it.
I've seen enough of him partying and celebrating and wanting to be a celebrity. I would just ask Jackson Dart this question, who I love and I fully believe in. How many times do you see Jalen Brunson out? Don't you want to be like him?
There you go.
Enough of the celebrity stuff. You won 3 games last year. Let's go be a quarterback. Oh, football. You're a football player. You're a football player. Adam, glory to the Knicks. Hushed, Arnold. I agree. You can't say nothing. Robert Hicks. Knicks win. 53 years. It's over. It's over. Pour one out. Pour one out. Pour one out.
Henry Scoville, $100.
My guy. He's been supporting all playoff long, sending in 50s and $100 super chat. Unreal. Thank you. Thank you, Henry. Seriously. Thank you. OG, the banner will say New York Knicks 2025-2026 NBA Champions. Let's go, Knicks. This is Thanos with all the rings for me. I've seen all my teams win. I'm good sports-wise forever, especially with the way they did it. Salute Martian AC. Let's go, Knicks. My guy OG. Since day one, bro. Since day one.
OG, OG.
Thank you, bro. Johnny, $50 super chat. Yankees check. Giants check. Rangers check. And now finally, I can say Knicks check. Mother effing check. The cycle is complete. I've officially seen all my teams become champions. I'm not crying. You're crying. Unreal. Unreal. Shred fast. Sitting here with my 4-year-old son in tears. Where were you on June 5th, 2026 when Brunson carried the New York Knicks to the NBA Championship? In tears, bro. In tears.
Greg Williams. Has anyone seen Arnold? Yeah, he was. I don't know if he's still here. He was hanging out before. I mean, we'll get to it, but he was happy the Knicks won. He had some happy thoughts after the Spurs loss, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Seth Gross. I have tears in my eyes because we have a dude named Jalen Brunson. Suck it, Becky. This was an unbelievable playoff run to the World Championship title, led by the greatest Knick ever. We can finally say we are the champions. We are the champions. Unreal, bro.
Of the world as well, world champs, just like that. Just
Of
like,
the world.
Yep.
It's me, Knicks in 5. I said it. Only a couple said it. I was one.
I did.
It's just Pete. Maybe now we can raise that cup banner too. Yeah, they'll raise it. They'll raise it. Amir Johnny, we did it. I need the merch, baby. We did it. Get your merch, chatsports.com/Knicks Now. Go to this link. We've launched our brand new World Champ shirts. Selling like crazy. Get yours. Buy any 3 items from chatsports.com/Knicks Now, and you'll get $20 off. Amir Johnny, you're a legend, brother. Broken Chip, let's effing go. Go, New York. Go, New York. Go. Knicks for effing life. Orange and blue skies. Skies could not be more orange and blue. John Venturini. The Knicks have ended the drought by reversing what happened in '99. I am crying right now. This is for my uncle and my dad. Love this channel. and what you and the team have done. Let's go, Knicks. John, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of our Knicks Now family. There's a lot of people that deserve to see this happen, and it's the way life goes, man. It's not fair. Life's not fair. Unreal. It's unreal. James, Knicks are world champs. World effing champs. The biggest, the baddest, the best. He could just call them champs, though. Shout out to Anderson T. Just got their 1A t-shirts because he is a 1A. Michael D. Trey Murphy on the trade block. Would you trade for him to pair with OG on the backcourt? Who would you trade? Not trading for Trey Murphy. I'm not making any major changes. Not breaking up this starting lineup. Nah. Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Hart, Towns.
Run it back.
Run it back. You want to add something to the bench?
Cool.
Want to replace Jordan Clarkson? Cool. You want to maybe make a deuce trade? What's up? Cool. You don't mess with that starting five. You don't mess with that. Yeah, world champs, bro. World champs. Tito! Congrats, Knicks. What a journey. I couldn't listen to you guys because I did a watch party. But, man, thank you for enduring the ups and downs. This is the only page that shares my passion for the Knicks. God bless, fellas. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for supporting this channel, Tito. My guy. There's no code you have to apply. It's just when you go to checkout, it takes $20 off. It'll just automatically do it. Should be for all the Knicks items. I think. Not sure, though.
Let's do a quick double check on that.
To my knowledge, it's any 3 items, and it gets applied. Becky? Sup, Becky?
Yeah, all items.
Yeah, all items. And it's once you get to like the final parts of checkout.
Yeah, it should work. It should work for all 3 items. Or any items, as long as you have 3, then it should be. Yeah, gotta get 3 items is the message we're getting. So it should be automatically applied there at the end. And if it goes through and if you goes through and it doesn't, let us know. We'll make sure to get that corrected, but it should work.
Sam, I am. Go New York, go New York, go. Unreal. John Borelli. That's a blast from the past right there. What up, Marsh? 3 years ago when you guys lost to Jimmy in the Heat, I told you this team was going to be great. Now the Knicks are champions. Congrats, Knicks fans. Enjoy this one for a long time. Y'all have well earned it. John Borelli, you're a Chat Sports legend, bro. Chat Sports legend. Johnny, do we get to raise 2 banners? One for beating San Antonio, one for beating the Zebras. Against all odds, let's effing go Knicks NBA Champions. They'll raise 3 banners. Championship, Cup Championship, and Eastern Conference Championship. Tomato. That's all you got to say. Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson. Arnold again. What's up, my man?
Says, please, Marshall, give the shirt I bought to a Knicks fans. Everything you said about me and Marshall was right. I'm a disgusting human. If I offended anyone, I apologize. I'm going to reevaluate my life now. Bye. Enjoy your win. You guys deserve it. Cheers to you. Okay. And then he came, oh, wow. He said, Andrew, I apologize. You do a great job. Best I have seen. All right.
I worry about this guy.
I mean, because then he came back today with that. He was keeping that same energy as prior, and this was a few days ago. So, yeah. All right, Arnold. hopefully we can beat you guys again next year. Thank you for watching the stream, for watching and liking and subscribing and super chatting, even if it's only $5. See, like now, this is clearly he likes you because you got 50 and I got 5. I think he clearly likes you better than me. So, Kabir, let's have and go. New York Knicks NBA champions, just holy.
C. Ham, that's my captain. MVP, 1A, NBA champion. I know, excuse me. I know Rick Brunson says it's still Patrick Ewing. I think that's a little motivation he's throwing at his son right there.
Got to humble him. Someone's got to humble him.
Unreal. Arby, I'm not so much. It's not much. It is much. $20 is the fact that anyone would spend $20 to support this channel means a lot to me. Marshall, the Knicks Now live sports team, and importantly, the chat. Thank you for doing games on these long work days. Believing is the greatest weapon. Let's go, Knicks. Go, New York. Go, New York. Go. Unreal, RB. Unreal. Jonah. Let's go, Knicks. Jonah F. and Seabolt. Jonah F. and Seabolt. It's my guy right there.
Fat Cat.
Fat Cat. Cheers, Knicks fans. Cheers, Fat Cat. 4XSA, 7A, 17, 5E to all in New York City, the U.S. and the world, to the energetic youth and the patient elders, to all who have passed, present, and soon to be, we declare victory for our heroes, the Knicks. For this night, let us celebrate. The real victory is at dawn.
Looking upwards towards orange and blue skies.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah. Chills. Good stuff. Well written.
Thank you, bro. Big Mike, thank you for a great season, Marshall. We did it. Unreal, man.
We did it.
Unreal. C. Ham. Jalen Brunson saved this organization. He is a hero. He is our captain, a forever Knick. Unreal. NYJ. Gory came back to New York. To all of us New Yorkers and New York fans, I love all of y'all. Champions. That's what you are. You're a champion. Marek. Been on this ride with you from the start. Thank you for all the joy you bring. Thank you for bringing joy to us. Tommy. Hey, Becky. Too small? Nah. 1A. 53 years. It's been so long, and we've been through so much. The New York Knicks are NBA champions. Y'all are the best. Knicks and Giants channel on YouTube. Let's go, Knicks. Bing, effing, bong. Unreal. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. FGC Hitman. Knicks are finally champions. I'm speechless. It doesn't feel real. Let's go, Knicks. Najee Beats. As fans, we deserve this moment. Our squad deserves this. The forefathers of this franchise who fell short of a chip deserve this. Indiana Pacers. We ain't forget about y'all. We'll be seeing y'all real soon. Unreal. Cal Muse. Marsh Connell. I can't believe it, guys. We actually did it. So awesome, man. So awesome. James Yoder. Champs. Frickin' champs. Big Worm. Where you at, Arnold? Where you at, sweet cheeks? J-Liv. Awesome. It's amazing. I don't know if the wait was worth it. Maybe it was too long. But this is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I waited 44 years. 44 years. Let's go, J-Liv. My guy. Sebastian. In a million years, I would never imagine. Just wow. Didn't think it was real. M. Dillinger, $100 super chat. It's my guy right there. Yo, we got the chip. What a effing game. New York is so effing up. It's destiny. And for all the naysayers, kiss my butt. Let's go. We got the chip. It's ours. It's ours. It's unbelievable. M. Dillinger, we love you, man. Shred fast. Was watching with my 4-year-old son when Brunson put the New York Knicks on his back and carried them to the promised land. Still in tears. Yep. Colin, I ordered a shirt, but my wife put the wrong address. Oh, gosh. Email james@chatsports.com.
There we go. And that is it.
All right. Let's go ahead and do the raffle giveaway.
Cool.
Because we did not get to our raffle giveaway for the series. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to run real quick.
Cool.
If you want to hold down for a second.
Yeah, I got you guys. Give me 1 second. And it's crazy. The Knicks NBA champs. I really didn't think I would see it. Thought I'd see it someday, but I didn't think it was going to be this young. I thought I was going to be old and gray by the time the Knicks actually turned it around. That gets credit to James Dolan, Leon Rose, the entire New York Knicks organization for pretty much since they took over, just turning and steering the ship in the right direction, building up to this moment that happened a few days ago, and we'll have it forever. And yeah, I'm excited to get to New York, go back home for me, go to the parade, celebrate with some of you guys, see some of my family as well, celebrate with them. And yeah, the LMNOP, we've seen that. Obviously worked with the Knicks, the college roommates and teammates linking up and won them a title. And I saw someone say, how cool is that, man? You win with your boys, you win an NBA title with your boys, you won a college national title with. It's a special group. They are a special group. So at that point, then maybe it's not easy to be replicated because, well, we don't want to talk college basketball a little bit. At this point, everyone's basically going to be teammates with each other everywhere anyways because everyone transfers to different schools. So I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more college teammates linking up in the NBA just because more guys will have cross paths with each other, but digress on that. So we are Seth, I'll let him know we do have we are gonna do a little video for you guys. So I don't know. Seth Gross says he wants some marsh math. I said we're doing a video. Yeah, I think there's some marsh math in the video.
Math says that we're the best team ever.
There you go.
Even though every team analytically beat us.
Larry says it looks like he didn't get $20 off. I would say email James, all right?
Yeah, I'd send James at chatsports.com an email. James at chatsports.com, because you should. If you bought 3 items, you should. You should. Is your name Lawrence? Lawrence Herrera? Yeah,
Larry,
there it is.
That's Larry.
I see it. I wonder if they...
I don't know if he was doxing him. He's got his full name and his username.
Way to dox him. It literally has his name right there. Doxing, where it says Larry Jr. Herrera in his name. You doxed him, bro.
Yo, Marshall Green. Oh, shit. Oh, my bad.
Oh, Andrew Connell, why'd you dox me? I don't know. I think. What's up, Jet Life 4 Life? I just sent a message, Larry. I know James, CEO of Chat Sports, is currently out of town right now. But I would just send him an email and see what he says. But I add 3 items to the cart, and it instantly takes the money off.
Yeah, I don't know if it was some sort of glitch because I think we've had other people do it successfully.
It goes from $34.99 to $27, and it goes from $29.99 to $23 for all of them. Yeah, looks like it worked for me. Not sure. Yeah, I would just email him, Mr. Herrera. It's just james@chatsports.com because it should have worked. Like when you go to checkout, it should say 3-item deal. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. Says I got the Josh Hart. Give me a sec. Let me see if that works. You got the captain one. And maybe it's because it's those ones, and maybe, to my knowledge, it was any items in the storefront. Add to cart. Let's go back. Add to cart. And then it might be the items. It might only be the championship items. I was told it was all the items.
As I just double confirmed as well, but maybe that's not the case.
It should be for all the items. So, yeah, I would just send him an email, and he could probably do something about it. I don't have the authorization to make it happen, but he does. So, and he'll help you out. But yeah, I just email him. Seth Gross says, I was really rooting for Deuce to find a shot in the series. It's unfortunate that he seemed like a chucker.
Is he a chucker, Seth? Is that a Seinfeld reference? He did. Stats are not pretty, but he's a champion. Deuce McBride's a champion. Can't take that away from him. Jet Life, we've been live for about an hour 45. Rolled through some super chats, caught up on all those super chats that we did not hit at the end of last game, and now we're doing the series long jersey raffle. So.
What week is the tailgate watch party at the? I have no idea. I don't even know what that means.
One thing, like the Giants Now watch party from MetLife.
Yeah, that's
we're focused. Vinny, celebrate the championship first, and then we can worry about that afterwards. But yeah, I don't think there's any plans for that right now.
Deuce did hit that one shot in game 1 from the left corner that hit off the glass and went in.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't even really see it. I had to watch it back to see that it was a bank shot. You're good. You're good, Jet Life. I think we still got a little segment to do as well. So
Yeah, we got a little video to do as well, so we'll tap into that.
ready to run this bad boy?
Let's do it. You should be able to adjust the time of the spin.
Okay. Would that be up here?
I don't even know what that says.
Uh,
Customize?
spin time. Yeah. How long you want it to go?
Let's do like 30 seconds of spin time. So we have too many people in the raffle
Broke the duck race.
to do a duck race. So we're having to do a spin of the wheel. Wheel spin is what the phrase I was looking for. So, whoever wins this wheel spin, send a DM on Twitter to @AConnellSports. Tell him the jersey you want, the size you want, and your shipping address. Jersey you want, size you want, shipping address. My guy Frank Serrano in the building. Frank Serrano, guess what? Guess what, Frank Serrano? You're an NBA champion, my man.
Let's ride.
You're an NBA champion.
Cautionary point with this is because the Knicks just won the title, it is not easy to get a Knicks jersey right now. So
Give us some time.
Yeah. We'll do that. We can pass the information along to our shipping team, but they can only order it as quick as they can. And, like, you can talk to a lot of people who are in this chat a lot of the time. The stuff gets there. It gets there. We don't forget about people, and stuff will get to you. So. All right. We ready to run this?
Let's do it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Spinning around. Here we go. Some lucky fan is going home a champion and the proud owner of a future proud owner of a New York Knicks jersey.
There's a 3-foot Jalen Brunson bobblehead that people can buy.
3 feet. I mean, it's like a mini statue almost.
So we leave it spinning?
Yeah. Nicholas Howard.
There we go. Nicholas Howerton, the winner of our jersey raffle. Send Andrew Connell a DM on Twitter @AConnellSports. Jersey you want, size you want, and shipping address. And we'll figure that out. I bought a Foco bobblehead of Brunson holding the Larry.
That's pretty sick.
He says, I would have paid money.
Yeah. Fortunately for us, Arnold did not win. So
Unreal. All right, let's jump into this video.
cool. Let's do it.
Talk a little bit about the championship. Talk a little bit about looking ahead. Talk a little bit about the offseason. All right. Let's do it. For the first time in 53 years, the New York Knicks are once again at the mountaintop of the NBA as they are world champions. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. My name is Marshall Green. We are presented by Prize Picks. And you may not believe this, but I'm going to tell you why the Knicks championship just got 100% better. Make sure you are hooked up with our World Championship gear. Go to chatsports.com/Knicks Now. The t-shirt I'm wearing, you can get it in blue. You can get it in black. We've got it in museum quality posters as well. We've also got our Jalen Brunson 1A t-shirts. I might buy Becky Hammond one. And we've got our OG famous tip t-shirts as well. If you get any of these 3 items, you get $20 off. You just got to go to chatsports.com/Knicks Now. That's chatsports.com/Knicks Now. I thought the New York Knicks winning the NBA championship would be the mountaintop. I thought that would be the best thing that could ever happen to this basketball team. Little did I know, though, that it would just keep getting better and better and better. This team not only broke a 53-year title drought, but they are already looking to next year after finishing one of the best NBA playoff runs of all time. We're going to go through brick by brick of how this title is even sweeter than we thought. So sit down, buckle up, and enjoy. Mikal Bridges on Monday went on Instagram Live after he maybe had a couple of drinks and he was having some fun and he was hanging out with all the Knicks fans. And Mikal Bridges said, build Jalen Brunson a statue, bro, while using some other words. Then he says, if you do not think that Jalen Brunson is not ready for another NBA title run, then you don't know Jalen Brunson. And that is why this team is NBA champions. Because not even 72 hours after that final buzzer sounded, Jalen Brunson is already looking to next year. And he's looking to put a second ring on his finger and a second banner in the rafters of the world's most famous arena. But they did their celebrating. They did their partying. On Sunday night, the New York Knicks players went out in the city. They had their fun. And Jalen Brunson led a toast. As you can see him there in the white hat behind the guy in the fake chain that Arnold has. And he's holding his glass up. And he says, F Wemby. They toasted to an F Wemby chant. Not only did the Knicks beat the San Antonio Spurs, they took their heart. And quite frankly, they took the manhood of Victor Wembanyama. You don't wake up an NBA champion. You're an NBA champion your entire life. You're just a champion at all. And Jalen Brunson has the heart of a champion. Victor Wembanyama does not. Jalen Brunson, when the final buzzer sounded in the NBA Finals, made it a point to go shake the hand of the head coach, Mitch Johnson, of the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama made it a point to tuck his tail, bow his head, and sulk to the locker room. Jalen Brunson hates Victor Wembanyama, and he is his daddy. Jalen Brunson is the daddy of Victor Wembanyama. Another thing from Mikal Bridges' intoxicated Instagram Live. Mikal Bridges talked about Becky Hammond. And he talked about how that fueled Jalen Brunson. Mikal Bridges on the Becky Hammond and Brunson situation, quote, he knows what she said. It fueled him. That's what champions do. That's what great athletes do. Get your JB1A t-shirt, chatsports.com/Knicks Now. They find motivation in the hidden cracks. It's what Michael Jordan did. It's what the greats do. It's what Eli Manning did. It's what Tom Brady did. They find ways to become motivated. And you probably win an NBA title. Becky Hammond doesn't say that. But I think that put a little bit more fuel in the tank for Jalen Brunson. You would think a guy that in the last 4 years of the NBA playoffs since joining the New York Knicks, who has the second most wins, averages the second most points, has the most 30-point games, the most 35-point games, and the most 40-point games, would be considered a 1A player. And I'd say that. I would say that Jalen Brunson is a 1A player, and he officially is an NBA champion and an NBA Finals MVP. A lot more to talk about on today's show. I do have to tell you about our presenting sponsor of today's show, though, and that is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use that promo code HMA. Play your first $5 lineup, and you're going to get $50 in lineups instantly. Prize Picks is America's #1 sports picks app. It's available in all 50 states, plus Washington, D.C. It is safe. It is secure. It is reliable. And billions of dollars have been paid out to its users. You can pick winners, you can pick spreads, and you can pick totals as well on Prize Picks. It is the place to play. So download the app, create an account, use that promo code HMA, play your first $5, and get $50 in lineups instantly. And their team picks are now available. You could just go ahead and pick the winner. It is awesome. We went ahead and picked the winner of Game 5. We turned $24 into $64. So get hooked up with Prize Picks, download the app, create an account, use that promo code HMA, play $5, get $50 instantly. So the Knicks are champions. Jalen Brunson's motivated for a second. But let's just reflect on this one. It's one thing to win an NBA championship. It's another thing to end a 53-year title drought. And then it's another to literally put together the best postseason run of all time. Best point differential in NBA history. Coming in fifth, the 1986-87 Lakers led by Magic Johnson at plus 205. The 2017-18 Golden State Warriors led by Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. The 2013-14 San Antonio Spurs at plus 214, led by Tim Duncan. And the 2017 Warriors, led by Steph Curry, at plus 230. And your 2025-26 New York Knicks. If you took away the 51-point win that the New York Knicks had against the Atlanta Hawks, you just ripped away their biggest win of the postseason. They still have the best point differential in NBA playoff history. It's unreal. Then you talk about best net rating. How many points do you outscore your opponents per 100 possessions? The fifth best team ever in point differential in a single playoff run is Michael Jordan's Bulls in 92. Steph Curry's Warriors in 2017. That should say 1971 Milwaukee Bucks. The 2001 Lakers. And the 2026 New York Knicks. You're better. You beat teams worse than Michael's Bulls and Steph Curry's Warriors and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Oscar Robertson's Bucks and Kobe and Shaq's Lakers. You are literally one of the best teams, if not the best teams of all time. So don't let people tell you this ring doesn't matter. Don't let them tell you that this championship was easy. It was only easy because the New York Knicks dominated teams. They choked teams out. They made them tap out. They made them quit. They made them roll over. The Knicks said stand, the opponent stood. The Knicks said sit, and the opponent sit. They dog-walked the entire Eastern Conference, and they made Victor Wembanyama walk to the locker room and avoid eye contact of Jalen Brunson, who took his soul. The Knicks played 6 meaningful games versus the Spurs this year, including the NBA Cup. They went 5-1. It was not close who the better team was, despite Victor Wembanyama saying after he lost that the Spurs dominated for most of the series. Well, you didn't dominate the end of the score. End of games. You lost 5 times to this New York Knicks team, and he gave us 2 trophies. Thanks, Victor. This is the heaviest championship ring since the 3-1 comeback by the Cleveland Cavaliers against the 72-9 Golden State Warriors. 73-9. The heaviest championship ring. It's one of the best championship teams of all time. It's one of the most iconic championship teams of all time. And the most dominant playoff run that this league has ever seen. Listen to this. The Knicks lost 3 playoff games this entire playoff run by a combined 6 points. They lost by 1 point, and then they lost by 1 point again, and then they lost by 4 points. The only other champions to have all their playoff losses by a total of 6 points are Michael's Bulls, Kobe and Shaq's Lakers, the 83 76ers, and the 57 Celtics. Pretty good if you ask me. What about this one? Highest point differential ever, most playoff road wins ever, and the second longest win streak in NBA history. I think that would say that the Knicks are one of the best teams of all time. And you are led by one of the best players of all time. You can officially say that because there's not many best players on a championship team that exist. Jalen Brunson's officially on that list now. In total, Brunson scored 48% of New York's points in Game 5 versus the Spurs, which is the second highest ratio for any player in a closeout game in finals history, behind only a guy that goes by the name of Michael Jordan. I look left, I see Jordan. I look right, I see Brunson. Every list, it's Jordan, Brunson, Brunson, Jordan, Jordan, Brunson. It's unreal. Oh, what about this? The clutchest playoff scorer ever. It's not Kobe Bryant. It's not LeBron James. It's not Larry Bird. It's Jalen Brunson. GOAT-level playoff clutch scoring. Players with at least 50 clutch field goal attempts in the postseason since 1997. Points from the field per 36 clutch minutes. So we're going to eliminate those free throws that you guys, not you guys, but the loser media likes to say Brunson hunts. I see Brunson has the most points ever, and then there's another guy under him named Michael Jordan. So one of the best teams ever, one of the best players ever, one of the best championship runs ever. And the core of this team is almost intact. You look ahead to free agency, got to find a way to get Mitchell Robinson back. You're probably going to want to really bring Landry Shamet back. And then you look towards Mohamed Diawara. Be cool to have Clarkson back. We'll see about Sochan. I'm sure they'll bring Hukporti back, but you got to bring Robinson back. You got to bring Diawara back. He's a piece of the puzzle going forward. And Landry Shamet. Brunson will be back. Bridges will be back. Hart will be back. Anunoby will be back. Towns will be back. McBride will be back. Mike Brown will be back. Just continue to surround those guys with winning pieces. This is now a 3-year win to win more rings. Not to win one. You're actually in the championship window because you bought a championship ticket. You got to the dance. You're now looking for 2. And you have this window. You'll have this upcoming year. You'll have the next year and the year after that. Then financially, it can get a little bit sticky. But they're going to go all in this summer. They'll go all in next summer. And they'll let the chips fall where they may. Hopefully, it's with more than 1 chip. 2, maybe 3 championships for this core of the New York Knicks. Unbelievable. If you want another championship, you want to put a second banner in the rafters of the world's most famous arena, we're going to look up, and it's going to say 2025-2026 NBA Champions. Hit that thumbs up icon. Just want to go through some of these stats of the NBA Finals and just kind of reminisce and say something quickly about every single player. What else is there to say about Jalen Brunson? Averages 32.5 points per game on 42% from the field and 39% from 3. He averaged 37 points per game in the last 3 games of the series at almost 50% from the field. You do not win this series if it is not for Karl-Anthony Towns, who now owns the best plus minus of any player in NBA history in the playoffs. He was not his best in the finals, but he played his role, and he played it at a championship level, and you do not get to this spot if it was not for the big Cat. So shout out to Cat. You're a champion. I didn't think you'd ever be a champion. I didn't think you were a Fetty guy. But man, oh man, you are. Karl-Anthony Towns, you are an NBA champion. Ogugwa, OG Anunoby, the clutchest bucket in NBA history. What a freaking NBA Finals for Anunoby. 21 points on 52+% from the deck and 50% from three. OG Anunoby. Wonder if people are still saying he's overpaid. Still the most underrated player in the NBA. Mikal Bridges was not his best this series, and he still averaged almost 11 points on nearly 50% from the field and 43% from three. Had some clutch buckets, had some big plays on defense, played his role. Salute to him. Josh Hart. You got to have Hart. And boy, oh boy, did this team have Hart. Was it his best? No. Did he find ways to win? Yes. Did he help contribute to win? Yes. That Game 1 performance may go down as one of the best games of all time by a Knick without scoring more than 7 points like he did. 15 rebounds, big rebound after big defensive stop. Josh frickin' Hart, man. An NBA champion. Mitchell Robinson, the longest tenured Knick. The one who was a part of a 17-win team, broke his hand, gets surgery, comes back, and makes an impact. Jose Alvarado, you do not win this series without Jose Alvarado. His Game 4 performance was unbelievable. Defense, offense, timely plays, energy, effort, spark. Jose Alvarado, the kid from the city, an NBA champion. Landry Shamet, he was awesome in Game 1 and Game 2. Shot never really found him after that. But he found a way. He had a big three, I believe, in Game 5. He had that layup in Game 5 as well. Played through the injury and timely defense all series long. While Deuce McBride was not good in the playoffs. He did not have his best stuff. That Game 1-3 he hit in the left corner that scraped off the top of the backboard that fell in. And a game that you won by 10 points proved to be pretty important. So shout out to Deuce. I know he's going to work his tail off this summer. Jordan Clarkson. How about Jordan Clarkson in Game 3? Kept you alive. You were down. He scored bucket after bucket after bucket. Had some costly turnovers. But Jordan Clarkson is an NBA champion, and he was a major piece to this puzzle. The 2026 Knicks are NBA champions, man. NBA champions. It's awesome. It's awesome. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you haven't yet, give me a follow over on social media. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. Remember, check our storefront. Get 3 items, $20 off. Chatsports.com/Knicks Now. And I'll see all you champs later. Oh, I still can't believe it.
Yep. It's crazy. It is crazy for sure.
Shout out to Stephen O. Just got their gear 3 championship shirts. Unreal. Johnson, you in the bill. What up, Johnson, you?
Johnson, you're a champion. 3X Trey. So who are you looking at in the draft?
Man, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
That'll be work that we start to do the rest of this week.
Whoever Leon decides to take, I'm going to feel pretty good about, man. They have, 2 picks inside the top 31. They got the first-round pick and then the top pick in round 2. And Leon Rose has made a habit of nailing his draft picks. I mean, you saw the impact that Mohamed Diawara had on this team this season, even though he did not play much, if at all, during the playoff run. That was a guy that got 51st overall, I believe. So, like, that's just another – you want the cherry on top of the championship run is that the Knicks are set up to continue to add impact players to this team with those 2 draft picks. So, we'll see. We will be live, correct?
Say it again.
We will be live for the draft, correct?
Yeah, we'll be live for the draft. Yeah, who let the dogs out was hilarious. He said that, though, at the beginning. John C. says, I'm worried about Shamet and Robinson's extensions. I think they're going to try to bring him back. Maybe there's a team out there that pays them. But to my knowledge, the Knicks are willing to go way past the second apron. Way past the second apron for these next 2 years. Soul Train says, I enjoyed the 2026 Knicks season with you and Chat Sports Marshall. I hope they can will it all again. Yeah. Hopefully they could do it again. The pup's good, Tiger. Pup's good. What was the celebratory drink? Yeah, we were doing tequila shots. Someone got some Vegas bombs. There was shots. There was beers. There was mixed drinks. There was a lot. It was a lot of fun, man. That was fun. All right, we are going to sign off on the show. Been live for over 2 hours. Do appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by. Once we have official plans for the parade and a Knicks Now meetup, I will include it in our next video. I will share it on my social media pages, and I will show it on our Giants channel as well. But trying to figure something out. So keep checking back, and we'll figure it out. I want to see a lot of y'all at the parade. That'll be a blast. We'll see y'all very, very soon. Until then, have a good night, champs.